In northwestern Ontario, Ignace is at the center of a national proposal more than 15 years in the making, a deep geological repository for Canada's used nuclear fuel. For a small town facing economic uncertainty, the project represents both opportunity and concern.
Domtar Resolute just announced that they're closing their sawmill in Ignace indefinitely. When you look at if we didn't have these NWMO projects and this new housing subdivision that's going to be built, we would be in dire straits.
For many in the region, the NWMO project represents economic stability that hasn't existed for decades.
For a community our size, where we could have disappeared off the map, now this is changing the future.
A major investment is the new Center of Expertise. The NWMO says the center will become a hub of world-class science and technology, driving economic activity across the Northwest and sourcing materials from Canadian and Indigenous suppliers.
I'm sure there are suppliers in Thunder Bay who will be supplying us goods and materials and services. And so they would see the benefit of a major infrastructure project like this in the Northwestern Ontario region. The other thing that happens with a project like this is economic benefit. We will be in operation for essentially 160 years.
But others see risks. Community volunteers like Wendy O'Connor raise concerns about transportation and long-term environmental impacts.
It will encompass over 30,000 loads of highly radioactive nuclear waste going along our roads and possibly our railways. The alternative is to manage this waste close to its points of production. If you move a bunch of it up here, you're just spreading it. You still have it on site at the reactor sites, you have it on the roads in motion, and you have it up here going into a repository. There are a lot of people to whom this makes absolutely no sense.
As regulatory reviews continue, all sides stress the need for public involvement.
We're in the regulatory decision phase right now. What I'd like people to know is there's an opportunity for them to participate. File their comments with the Impact Assessment Agency of Canada, and then start asking your questions. And the NWMO or the government will answer your questions.
For Ignace, the repository represents both promise and uncertainty, a decision that will shape the community for generations.